Ladies and gentlemen, beliefs are the foundation of everything you do. They shape your perception of the world, influence your decisions, and guide your actions. At the deepest level, your beliefs are the lens through which you view life. Everything you achieve or fail to achieve is a result of the beliefs you hold. The human mind operates based on the beliefs you install, and it doesn't question whether these beliefs are true or not. If you believe that you're capable of success, you're likely to pursue opportunities, take calculated risks, and persist even through difficulties. However, if you believe you're unworthy or incapable, you'll unconsciously limit your own actions and create barriers before you even attempt to succeed. Beliefs don't originate in a vacuum. They are formed from your experiences, your upbringing, and the stories you've been told or have accepted as true. Think about how a child is taught to view the world. Parents, teachers, and society instill certain beliefs that the child absorbs, often without question. For example, you might have been taught that certain things are impossible, or that you're not good enough for something. These teachings over time form limiting beliefs that shape your identity and how you approach life. Your belief system is also influenced by the media, the people you surround yourself with, and your environment. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, such as friends or family who speak about failures, setbacks, or limitations, you may adopt similar beliefs. Alternatively, if you're surrounded by people who exude positivity and possibility, you'll likely develop beliefs that reflect this mindset. Your environment has a profound impact on your beliefs and thus your reality. In many cases, limiting beliefs arise from repetitive negative experiences or critical self-talk. When things don't go according to plan or you face failure, you may internalize that experience, believing that the outcome is a reflection of your abilities. These beliefs become deeply rooted over time, and they start influencing every aspect of your life, often without you even realizing it. The mind then becomes a powerful tool that filters out anything that doesn't align with those beliefs. This process is known as cognitive dissonance, where your mind seeks consistency between what you believe and the experiences you have. If you believe you're not capable of succeeding in a certain area, you'll begin to avoid situations that could challenge that belief. Instead of seeking opportunities to grow, you'll shy away from them, which further reinforces the limiting belief that success is out of reach. It's important to understand that beliefs are not facts. They are constructs of the mind influenced by emotions, past experiences, and outside influences. Beliefs are shaped by perception, and perception is not always accurate. Just because you failed in the past doesn't mean you will fail in the future. Just because you weren't successful at one thing doesn't mean you're incapable of succeeding in another. The truth is, your past does not define your future unless you allow it to. You have the power to reshape your beliefs at any time. Your beliefs are like the software running in the background of your mind, and just like any software, they can be reprogrammed. If the current beliefs you're operating on no longer serve you, or if they are holding you back, it's possible to rewrite them. The first step to breaking free from limiting beliefs is to acknowledge their existence. Identify the beliefs that are holding you back, those negative voices in your head that say you can't, that you're not enough, or that you're destined for failure. To shift your mindset, you must first recognize that your beliefs have been conditioned, and they do not necessarily reflect your true potential. It's important to recognize that beliefs are not permanent truths, but are subject to change. If you believe you're unworthy of love, success, or fulfillment, you're operating on a belief that is limiting your growth. The power lies within you to change those beliefs by questioning them, evaluating their source, and replacing them with beliefs that empower you to pursue greatness. Beliefs are also tied to your identity. How you see yourself dictates how you behave. If you believe you're not good enough, you will show up in the world in a way that reflects this belief. Conversely, if you believe you're deserving of success, you'll show up as a confident, determined individual, taking proactive steps toward achieving your goals. Identity-based beliefs are particularly powerful because they often dictate your default behavior patterns. These beliefs influence how you talk to yourself, how you perceive challenges, and how you act in both your personal and professional life. However, while your current beliefs may feel like they define you, the reality is they don't. You are not your beliefs, you are the person who has the ability to change them. Once you realize this, you open the door to endless possibilities. Change begins with the belief that change is possible. The moment you decide that you no longer want to be bound by your limiting beliefs is the moment that your transformation begins. This requires an understanding that beliefs are not set in stone. They can evolve, adapt, and transform to reflect a more empowered version of yourself. When you understand the power of your beliefs, you can begin to cultivate an empowering mindset that will drive you towards success. Beliefs are not just mental constructs, they are the driving force behind your actions. Once you recognize that your beliefs shape your reality, you can take deliberate steps to create new beliefs that will move you closer to your goals and success. By shifting your beliefs, you shift your entire life. This shift does not happen overnight, but by consistently challenging your limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering beliefs, you'll start to see results. This process is not only transformative, but empowering, as it gives you the ability to take control of your life and create the reality you desire. Understanding that your beliefs have the power to either hold you back or propel you forward is the key to unlocking your true potential. Limiting beliefs are deeply embedded thought patterns that prevent individuals from reaching their full potential. These beliefs are often so ingrained in our psyche that we don't realize they are the ones stopping us from taking action, growing, or achieving success. Understanding where these beliefs come from is crucial in dismantling them. The origins of limiting beliefs often trace back to early childhood experiences. During the formative years, we absorb messages from our environment, including our families, schools, and society. Children are highly impressionable and, depending on their environment, can internalize certain messages as truths. For example, a child who constantly hears phrases like "you'll never be good enough" or "people like us don't achieve success" may adopt these statements as part of their worldview. Over time, these messages become internalized as core beliefs, influencing every decision, behavior, and action the person takes throughout life. Another common source of limiting beliefs is the feedback we receive from others. Parents, teachers, and peers might unintentionally reinforce negative beliefs. For instance, if a student receives poor grades and is told they are not good enough or intelligent enough to succeed, they may begin to believe that their abilities are fixed and unchangeable. These early experiences shape the way we view ourselves and the world around us. The more often we hear such negative reinforcement, the more likely it is that we will internalize it and carry it with us into adulthood. Cultural and societal conditioning also play a major role in shaping limiting beliefs. Society often imposes certain standards, expectations, and norms that individuals feel pressured to conform to. For instance, the idea that success can only be achieved through traditional routes like education and career advancement may make individuals believe they are failures if they don't follow this prescribed path. Similarly, society's emphasis on material wealth and social status can create the belief that without these external markers of success, one is somehow lacking or unworthy. These societal expectations often create self-doubt and reinforce the notion that individuals aren't good enough, skilled enough, or deserving enough of success or happiness. In addition to external influences, personal experiences and past failures also contribute to the formation of limiting beliefs. When a person faces rejection, failure, or disappointment, it's easy to internalize these experiences and conclude that they are incapable or unworthy of achieving their goals. For example, someone who applies for multiple jobs and gets rejected each time may start to believe they are not qualified or deserving of a better opportunity. Similarly, a failed business venture may cause someone to believe they are not entrepreneurial or that they will never succeed in their field. These beliefs are built upon a foundation of past experiences, where the individual interprets the outcomes as confirmation of their limitations. Fear is another key factor in the formation of limiting beliefs. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can all contribute to limiting beliefs. When someone is afraid to take risks or step out of their comfort zone, they may convince themselves that they are incapable or not prepared for success. Fear often leads people to overanalyze situations or imagine worst-case scenarios, which only reinforces the belief that they are not capable or deserving of success. The presence of fear creates a barrier that makes individuals hesitate to take action, further solidifying their limiting beliefs. Ultimately, the roots of limiting beliefs are intertwined with a combination of external influences, past experiences, and internal fears. However, the important thing to recognize is that these beliefs are not facts. They are simply stories we have told ourselves over time based on our upbringing, experiences, and societal conditioning. By identifying these beliefs and recognizing where they originated, we can begin to challenge them and replace them with empowering beliefs that support our goals and growth. In many cases, people don't even realize they have limiting beliefs until they hit a roadblock or experience a major setback. These beliefs may remain hidden under the surface of our consciousness, affecting the choices we make and how we view ourselves. It's important to note that limiting beliefs don't just appear overnight. They often take years to develop and can continue to influence us if left unchecked. Recognizing and acknowledging their existence is the first step toward freeing ourselves from their influence and creating the change we desire in our lives. By becoming more mindful of where our limiting beliefs come from and how they influence our thoughts and actions, we can start to shift our perspective and develop new, empowering beliefs. The key is to dig deep into our past experiences and explore the root causes of our beliefs so we can separate the facts from the stories we've created in our minds. Once we understand the origins of our limiting beliefs, we can begin to challenge them, reframe them, and ultimately replace them with beliefs that will propel us toward success, fulfillment, and growth. Recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs is a critical step in transforming your mindset and breaking free from the constraints that these beliefs impose. The first step to overcoming limiting beliefs is developing an awareness of them. These beliefs are often so ingrained in our thought processes that we may not even recognize when they influence our actions. However, once we become aware of these beliefs, we can begin to challenge and change them, creating a more empowering mindset that aligns with our true potential. To start recognizing limiting beliefs, it is important to pay attention to the thoughts, self-talk, and narratives that arise when we face challenges, setbacks, or even opportunities. These beliefs often manifest in negative or self-sabotaging thoughts, such as "I'm not good enough," "I can't do this," or "I'll never succeed." These types of thoughts are indicators of underlying limiting beliefs that prevent us from taking action and achieving success. For instance, if someone constantly tells themselves that they're not worthy of success, they will likely avoid pursuing their goals or dreams out of fear, failure, or rejection. These beliefs can be deeply ingrained, but they are not facts. They are simply thoughts and stories that we've accepted as truths over time. A powerful way to start recognizing limiting beliefs is to notice patterns in your thinking. Are there certain situations where you consistently feel stuck, fearful, or hesitant to take action? Do you find yourself avoiding opportunities because you believe you are not capable of handling them? This awareness is the first step in breaking the cycle of self-doubt and limiting thoughts. It may help to write down recurring thoughts that arise during challenging situations or when pursuing goals. By identifying these recurring negative thoughts, you can begin to uncover the deeper beliefs that fuel them. Once you have recognized your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Challenging these beliefs involves questioning their validity and examining whether they are truly accurate representations of reality. Often, limiting beliefs are based on past experiences, fears, or external messages that we've internalized over time. To challenge these beliefs, ask yourself questions such as, is this belief based on facts or assumptions? Where did this belief come from? Is this belief something I chose to believe? Or is it something that was imposed on me by others? By questioning the origins and validity of these beliefs, you begin to disarm their power and influence. For example, if you have a limiting belief that you're not good enough to achieve a certain goal, challenge that belief by examining your past accomplishments and strengths. Ask yourself, have I succeeded in other areas of my life? What skills or strengths have I used to overcome obstacles in the past? Reflecting on past successes can help you recognize that your belief of being not good enough is simply a narrative that is not grounded in your actual abilities. This type of self-reflection can help shift your perspective and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Another powerful strategy for challenging limiting beliefs is to examine the evidence that supports or contradicts them. Often, limiting beliefs are based on incomplete or biased information. For instance, if you believe that you are incapable of public speaking, take a moment to recall instances where you communicated effectively, even if they were small, such as giving a presentation at work or speaking up at a meeting. By looking at the evidence in your life that contradicts the limiting belief, you can start to reframe the belief and see it for what it truly is, just a thought, not a fact. It's also important to recognize that limiting beliefs are often rooted in fear, particularly the fear of failure, or fear of judgment from others. These fears can paralyze us and prevent us from taking action, as we may believe that failure is inevitable or that others will judge us harshly. However, when you challenge these beliefs, you start to understand that failure is not something to be feared, but rather a learning opportunity. Failure is a natural part of the growth process and can provide valuable lessons that help us improve and refine our skills. Reframing failure as a positive learning experience can shift your mindset from fear to empowerment, making it easier to take action and move forward despite uncertainty. An effective way to challenge limiting beliefs is to adopt a growth mindset, a mindset that emphasizes learning, effort, and resilience rather than fixed abilities. With a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your self-worth. You begin to understand that abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits but can be developed over time through dedication and practice. By embracing a growth mindset, you can challenge the belief that you are limited by your current circumstances or abilities and instead focus on continuous improvement and progress. As you work on challenging limiting beliefs, it's also important to replace them with empowering beliefs, the beliefs that align with your goals and desires. This requires consciously choosing to adopt a new belief system that supports your growth and success. For example, if your limiting belief is that you're not capable of achieving a particular goal, replace it with the belief that you have the potential to succeed and that you can learn the necessary skills along the way. The process of replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones takes time and practice, but the more you focus on building positive and growth-oriented beliefs, the more natural it will become. In summary, recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs is a powerful process that allows you to free yourself from imposed limitations. By becoming aware of negative thought patterns, questioning the validity of these beliefs, and replacing them with empowering beliefs, you can transform your mindset and open up new possibilities for success and fulfillment. This process requires self-reflection, courage, and a willingness to challenge the status quo, but it is an essential step in creating lasting change and achieving your goals. The fear of change is one of the most common and powerful limiting beliefs that holds many people back from living their best lives. Change by nature can seem intimidating because it disrupts comfort and introduces the unknown. People tend to feel more secure when they are in familiar situations, even if those situations are not ideal. However, avoiding change can limit growth and prevent the realization of one's true potential. To overcome the fear of change, it is crucial to first acknowledge the reasons behind this fear and understand how to shift your mindset to embrace change as an opportunity for growth. The first step in overcoming the fear of change is recognizing that fear is a natural human emotion. Everyone experiences fear when faced with unfamiliar situations, but the key is to not allow this fear to control your actions. Fear often arises from the uncertainty about the future. When you don't know what's coming next or how things will unfold, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious. However, it's essential to understand that uncertainty doesn't have to be something to fear. It can be seen as an exciting aspect of growth. The unknown holds potential for new experiences, success, and transformation. Recognizing that fear is just an emotion and does not dictate your ability to move forward is a powerful shift in perspective. Another critical aspect of overcoming the fear of change is to confront and challenge the specific beliefs you hold about change. People may associate change with negative outcomes, such as failure, rejection, or disappointment. These fears are often based on past experiences where change led to discomfort or hardship. However, it's important to realize that not all change leads to negative outcomes. In fact, many times change can lead to tremendous personal growth, new opportunities, and unforeseen benefits. Challenge the narrative you have about change by questioning these negative beliefs. Ask yourself, what if change brings something better? What if the change I'm resisting actually leads to my success? Changing your mindset about change requires a conscious effort to let go of past fears and embrace the possibility of positive outcomes. A powerful strategy to overcome the fear of change is to break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Often the fear of change comes from the overwhelming thought of taking on something big or unknown all at once. The fear of making a major life change, such as switching careers, moving to a new city, or ending a relationship can seem insurmountable. However, by breaking the process down into smaller steps or actions, you can reduce the overwhelm and focus on taking one step at a time. For example, If you are thinking about changing careers but feel afraid, start by researching the field you are interested in. Learn about the skills required, the job market, and potential opportunities. As you gain knowledge and take small steps toward your goal, the fear of change becomes less daunting, and you begin to feel more in control of the situation. Visualization is another powerful tool that can help overcome the fear of change. Often our fear of change is rooted in the negative scenarios we imagine in our minds. We envision the worst case scenario and become paralyzed by those thoughts. However, by consciously shifting your focus toward positive outcomes and visualizing success, you can reprogram your mind to associate change with excitement and possibility rather than fear. Visualize yourself successfully navigating the changes you wish to make. Imagine the positive outcomes, the growth, and the opportunities that will come your way. This practice not only reduces fear, but also helps to build confidence and motivation to take the necessary steps toward change. Another effective approach to overcoming the fear of change is to recognize that comfort zones are often the real enemy. When people resist change, they do so because they are trying to stay in their comfort zones. But comfort zones can become prisons of stagnation. Staying in the same place may feel safe, but it can also keep you stuck in unfulfilling situations. Growth, success, and personal fulfillment are often found outside of your comfort zone. By accepting that growth requires discomfort, and that you won't achieve your highest potential by remaining where you are, you begin to embrace change as part of your journey. Taking risks and stepping into the unknown become necessary actions for reaching new heights. It's also helpful to cultivate a mindset of resilience when facing change. Change often comes with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Developing resilience means learning how to bounce back from difficulties and continue moving forward despite obstacles. People with high resilience view challenges as temporary and solvable. Instead of giving up when things get tough, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this and how can I adjust my approach to keep moving forward? Resilience allows you to see change as a process of evolution rather than a threat, which makes it easier to embrace and overcome the discomfort that change may bring. Lastly, remember that the fear of change often diminishes with experience. The more you embrace change and take action toward your goals, the more you build your capacity to handle new situations. As you navigate one change successfully, it becomes easier to tackle future changes with a positive and empowered mindset. Overcoming the fear of change is not an event, but a process, a continual journey of growth and self-discovery. To break free from limiting beliefs, it's essential to take intentional action to change them. Simply identifying these beliefs isn't enough. The next step involves challenging and reframing them, and this requires conscious effort and a deep understanding of how beliefs shape your reality. One of the most powerful ways to do this is to reprogram your mindset by shifting your focus from limitations to possibilities. First, recognize that your beliefs are just thoughts that you've accepted as truth. Over time, these thoughts have become deeply embedded in your subconscious mind, affecting your perception and actions. However, beliefs are not facts, they are just interpretations. Begin by questioning the validity of your limiting beliefs. For example, if you believe you're not capable of achieving a certain goal, ask yourself, why do I believe this? What evidence supports or contradicts this belief? Often you'll find that these beliefs have no solid basis, and they are simply fears or assumptions that have been carried over from past experiences or societal conditioning. Once you identify and challenge your limiting beliefs, it's time to replace them with empowering ones. This is where affirmations and positive self-talk come into play. Start speaking to yourself as the person you want to become, rather than the person you think you are. Instead of saying, I can't do this, replace it with, I am capable of learning and growing. Reaffirm this new belief daily and let it guide your thoughts and actions. Over time, this positive reinforcement will begin to reshape your subconscious mind, helping you to internalize empowering beliefs that support your success. Another technique for overcoming limiting beliefs is visualization. Imagine yourself already living the life you desire, fully embodying the success and confidence you want to achieve. By mentally rehearsing this new version of yourself, you create a powerful connection between your beliefs and your actions. Visualization allows you to see yourself succeeding, which increases your confidence and reinforces the new, empowering beliefs you are cultivating. This process also helps to bypass the fear and doubt that often accompany change, allowing you to move toward your goals with a sense of certainty and purpose. Taking consistent action is also key in this process. Beliefs are not just shaped by thoughts, but by your actions as well. The more you act in alignment with your new empowering beliefs, the more your subconscious mind will accept them as truth. Start small, take one step at a time, and build momentum. With every action you take, you prove to yourself that your new beliefs are true. This consistent action helps to solidify your transformation and demonstrates that you are capable of achieving your goals despite any doubts or fears that may arise. In addition, it's important to surround yourself with positive influences, people who encourage and support your growth. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your beliefs. If you're constantly surrounded by negative or limiting influences, it can be more challenging to break free from your own limiting beliefs. Seek out individuals who inspire you and support your vision for the future. This support system can help remind you of your potential and keep you motivated when self-doubt creeps in. As you continue to reframe your limiting beliefs, remember that this process takes time. You are rewiring your mind, which requires consistent effort and patience. It's important to be kind and patient with yourself during this journey. There will be setbacks and challenges, but these are just opportunities to learn and grow. Each time you face resistance, ask yourself what lesson can be learned and how it can help you move forward. With every step you take toward change, you are creating a new reality for yourself, one that is grounded in self-belief, empowerment, and possibility. Lastly, keep a journal to track your progress. Write about the limiting beliefs you're overcoming, the new empowering beliefs you're adopting, and the actions you're taking. Reflect on how your thoughts and behaviors are shifting, and celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Tracking your progress will not only help reinforce your transformation, but also provide you with a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. By actively challenging and reframing your limiting beliefs, taking consistent action, and surrounding yourself with supportive influences, you begin to break free from the chains that have held you back. Over time, this process will enable you to step into your true potential and create the life you've always desired. The key to transforming your beliefs lies in your commitment to change, your willingness to take action, and your determination to keep pushing forward. To truly break free from limiting beliefs and create lasting change, it's essential to maintain a consistent focus on self-awareness and mindfulness. Developing a heightened sense of awareness allows you to identify when limiting beliefs surface and enables you to challenge them in real time. This level of awareness empowers you to take control of your thoughts and shift your mindset before the beliefs can negatively impact your actions or decisions. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, giving yourself the opportunity to consciously choose how you react to situations. The first step in cultivating self-awareness is learning to observe your thoughts without judgment. This involves stepping back and simply noticing the negative beliefs as they arise. Rather than getting caught up in them, allow yourself to acknowledge them for what they are, just thoughts, not truths. Over time, you can begin to disassociate your identity from these thoughts and realize that you are not defined by them. By observing your internal dialogue, you start to recognize patterns that may have been ingrained over the years. These patterns often consist of automatic, limiting thoughts that you've accepted as reality. Once you've developed the ability to notice your thoughts, the next step is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment without getting swept away by your thoughts or emotions. When you practice mindfulness, you are better able to separate yourself from negative beliefs and not allow them to dominate your state of mind. For instance, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," in a challenging situation, you can pause, breathe, and bring your attention back to the present moment. By doing so, you prevent the belief from controlling your actions and allow space for a more empowering thought to take root. One powerful tool for developing self-awareness is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you process them in a tangible way. Through journaling, you can track the limiting beliefs that arise throughout the day and begin to notice recurring themes. By recognizing these patterns, you can identify the core beliefs that are holding you back. Journaling also provides an opportunity to challenge those beliefs by writing out alternative, empowering thoughts that contradict them. The act of writing helps reinforce the new belief system, making it more ingrained in your subconscious over time. Another key practice is meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind and observe your thoughts without attachment. It is through meditation that you can learn to detach from limiting beliefs and gain clarity. When you meditate regularly, you develop a stronger sense of self-awareness and become more adept at recognizing when negative beliefs surface. You can then choose to let them go without letting them derail your progress. Through meditation, you also tap into your inner wisdom and intuition, which can guide you in making decisions that align with your true potential. As you continue to cultivate self-awareness, it's important to engage in self-reflection. Reflecting on your experiences helps you identify moments where limiting beliefs have influenced your actions. Take time to ask yourself, what was I thinking in that moment? What belief did I hold that led to that behavior? This reflective practice allows you to gain insight into your belief system and how it impacts your decisions. When you can identify the beliefs behind your actions, you can then make a conscious effort to change them. Mindfulness also plays a crucial role in how you react to external circumstances. Life will always present challenges and setbacks, but when you are mindful, you can respond to these situations from a place of clarity rather than being driven by negative beliefs. For example, if you face criticism or failure, instead of letting it reinforce a belief that you're not capable or that you're a failure, you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. With mindfulness, you can navigate life's challenges with resilience and a growth mindset, allowing you to shift your beliefs in real time. One of the most powerful tools for creating lasting change is the practice of affirmations. When combined with self-awareness, affirmations can be used to counter negative thoughts and replace them with positive, empowering beliefs. Affirmations are statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce the belief that you want to embody. For example, if you have the belief that you're not worthy of success, you can replace it with an affirmation like, I am worthy of all the success I desire. The more you repeat the affirmation, the more it sinks into your subconscious mind and becomes a new belief. Affirmations work best when you say them with conviction and truly believe in their truth. As you continue to shift your beliefs, it's important to stay patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, and the process of overcoming limiting beliefs takes time. Practice self-compassion as you work through your limiting beliefs and avoid being overly critical of yourself. Understand that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of growth and that each moment is an opportunity to refine your mindset and beliefs further. The key is to remain consistent and committed to the process, even when progress seems slow. Finally, as you build your self-awareness, make sure to celebrate your wins along the way. Each time you notice a limiting belief and choose to shift it, you're making progress toward your goal of personal transformation. Celebrate the small victories and acknowledge the steps you're taking to create a new, empowering belief system. This will reinforce the changes you are making and provide the motivation to continue on your path to personal mastery. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and regularly challenging your limiting beliefs, you create a foundation for lasting change. Over time, you'll replace negative beliefs with empowering ones, allowing you to step into your full potential and achieve the life you desire. Self-awareness is not just about observing your thoughts, it's about taking conscious action to reshape them, creating a new mindset that supports your growth and success.